gentlemen, as we move forward in the prestigious evening, it is now time to welcome the eminent dignitaries, distinguished guests, industry leaders, healthcare visionaries, architects, policy makers, and change makers who have gracefully inaugurated the celebration with their esteemed presence. Please join me in welcoming all the dignitaries of. Let's move on to the last panel of today, panel discussion 6, the end of Tier 1 and Tier 2, how distributed infrastructure is redirecting access. May I request our esteemed panelists to join us on the stage. To moderate this session, I would like to invite Dr. Shabnam Singh, Principal Advisor, Confederation of Indian Industry. Saurabh Gupta, Regional Director, KIMS Hospital. Architect Bakul Chandra, Founding Partner and Mentor, Resonance Consultants. Architect Manu Malhotra, Director, IIDC Architects. Dr. Satyajit Kumar Singh, Founder and Managing Director, Renaissance Consultants. Harpreet Singh, Facility Director, Maringo Asia Hospital. Baldev Raj, Founder and CEO, Prius Healthcare. Now let's start with the panel discussion team.
Thank you. So the end of the day is either the most exciting panel or it's, quickly khatam karo and let's go. I'll try and keep it as interesting as I can possibly do because I truly believe that this is one of the most important pieces for healthcare today. So Saurabh, I'll turn to you first and the question to you is, what exactly is driving this change? Has the consumer changed? What is happening in Tier 2, Tier 3 for this? Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Shabnam ma'am. And I would like to place my gratitude to Medgate for organizing this event. This is actually a very interesting question, ma'am, because I come from KIMS Hospitals and I'll talk about the journey, but this is a very different model. So we started our journey with a Tier 3 city, Nellore, and then we went to Tier 2 and then Tier 3. Now we run around 11,000 beds, one of the largest in India. So what we have seen is, especially after COVID, things have changed. So I would like to put this into 3 buckets. So one is the demographic shift and the change in behavior. So what is happening is, if you see around 40 million people will be added only in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities in the next 2 years itself. So by FY28, 40 million new people will be added. Majority of the hospitals in Tier 2 and Tier cities are doing, 26 to 27% EBITDA margin with around, 40,000 or 45,000 ARPOBs. So it's not a bad deal. It's not bad unit economics. Things are changing and that's why everybody is, trying to join the bandwagon.
Very interesting points, Saurabh. So you're saying that there is a shift in the thinking of the consumer today, which has been triggered by that unfortunate intervention of COVID, where people say, come to me, I don't want to go far. And because of COVID, we've been able to build out infrastructure there. And to what Saurabh's point is that in technology, you don't have to go to proton therapy and radiotherapy, right? You give what is absolutely needed. So what are the kind of construction that you're seeing? Where are the areas which are booming? Are diagnostics booming? Are individual specialities booming? What are you seeing happening in that area?
In my experience, what the kind of clientele that we are getting nowadays is mostly individual specialist doctors who are developing their own hospitals. They are secondary level hospitals, but primarily focusing on 1 or 2 specialities, wherein they are very clear that they do not want to cater to the entire population or the entire set of problems. They would like to concentrate on what they are best at, and they would like to give the best facilities possible. अगर कोई specialist चाहिए भी किसी भी वजह से चाहिए तो the distances are about hour and a half, so that way things have become. I have so many friends from Delhi, doctors, who travel to these smaller towns weekly or maybe fortnightly, and they're operating, maybe doing 20 procedures a day, just going, coming back. So that's the way things are heading.
Thank you. I'll go to Baldev now. ये बहुत बार सुनने को आता है कि वो मशीन खराब हो गई है, अभी इंजीनियर आएगा, सो हफ्ता भर के लिए वो मशीन वहीं की वहीं रह जाती है वैसे ही. सो हाउ डज दिस इकोसिस्टम वर्क फॉर tier 2, tier 3?
Okay, so thank you very much for giving this opportunity, and I'll pick up from the two spaces first. First, what Saurabh said, that the customer behavior is changing actually very aggressively. Why customer behavior is changing actually? They are exposed to the internet world actually, and they are in their selection of the process also, it's changed actually. It is not because of that they used to see, our parents used to see hospital and healthcare only in Delhi, Mumbai and all those places. But today's customer is changing rapidly. Why? Because the internet penetration is very high. The customer behavior is searching on net and AI. So they are looking something services which should be there near. So today we were discussing that they are very much aware that what is going to be therapies into it. They go with the doctor with their own preparations. And definitely tier 2, tier 3 market is going to flourish because the customer is changing, and so on, the behavior and the player is also changing. So that's my take, and it will come down to a cost of it. Thank you.
Thank you. So there's a common thread and the reiteration of the strength and the lens now adjusting to a new reality of tier 2 and tier 3, which is very far removed from yesteryears. So Harpreet, you've heard whatever everybody has said. In the next round, I'm going to focus on quality and the quality, and to some degree on the payment structures, what they need from a regulatory perspective for ensuring that the sustainability of this beautiful picture which is evolving is embedded. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. So you made everyone has made a very important point on all the aspects. You just mentioned in between about the human resources. I'd like to touch base that. So I've just joined Moringo. Before I was a director for Sterling Hospitals, Gujarat. So I could see a lot of difference between the geography, wherein that Gujarat belt, which Moringo has just taken over 2 hospitals there, and we're seeing that trend, wherein people still don't have trust over corporate hospitals right now. In Gujarat region, I will be to be specific. Lot of patients still tend to go to smaller doctors, clinics and theirs. And that's why, like you talk about the transparency, what I did in my previous organization was very, very important, because people have that mind frame that you'll go to corporate hospital, bill bahut badne wala hai. Who is going to pay that? So more important, like you ma'am, you said about the human resource, it's very, very important to at the end of the day build that trust in us. Rest things will all accommodate around that.
Very well said. Thank you. And thank you, Dr. Desai, for putting this together.
Thank you so much, all the panelists. Now, may I request Mr. Afzal Kamal to facilitate the panelists. And now I would like to request Dr. Vivek Desai, sir, to come upon the stage for felicitation.